Today we will be performing a walkthrough of submitting an AI crown and the best tips for success. SprintRay's new AI crown design makes chairside crowns a reality, powered by artificial intelligence, available 24/7, and delivered in minutes. Upload prep scans, approve the treatment plan, and print. It's that simple. The AI crown design specifics include: for single posterior crowns only, scans can only contain a single prep tooth, the minimum incisal shoulder width must be 0.5 millimeters, the minimum occlusal shoulder width must be at least 1 millimeter, and the upper and lower scans must be in bite relation. These are examples of prep tooth scans accepted by the AI. This example of upper and lower STL files has been exported in bite relation. When we zoom in on the prep tooth, we can see that retraction cord has been used during the scan process, allowing for good capture of data of the prep tooth. The preparation has followed the recommended design specifics for the incisal and occlusal surface, and the margin line is well defined. It is very rounded and not a sharp feather edge or razor's edge. On this next example, we can see that it was also exported in bite relation. And when we zoom in on the prep tooth, the design recommendations have been followed for the incisal and occlusal surfaces, and the margin is well defined. The margin also has a nice rounded shoulder. There are no feather or razor edges that can result in accuracy issues later. These are examples of prep tooth scans rejected by the AI. These files have been exported in bite relation, but when we zoom in on the prep tooth, we can see that the design recommendations have not been followed. There is no well-defined margin or incisal or occlusal surfaces, and these areas will cause issues with detection for the AI algorithm. This next example has not been fully prepped for a full posterior crown, but instead has been prepped for an onlay, which the AI crown is not capable of designing successfully. Submitting a treatment. Once you have selected a patient from your patient list, click the Start New Treatment button, and then select the AI crown treatment. The treatment page will show the turnaround time as well as the price. The treatment specification page is where you will input the patient-specific data. This page also specifies the AI design checklist, ensuring that the patient only needs a single posterior crown and that the prep guidelines have been followed. Start by selecting the tooth that you have previously prepped and scanned. The default crown settings will have three options for the contact distance. This is the distance between the adjacent teeth on the mesial and distal surfaces. The Advanced Settings menu allows you to adjust the settings for occlusion distance manually. This controls the depth of the occlusion and how much contact there is for the opposing tooth. The desired occlusal style can also be chosen, with the options being regular, mature, or youthful. The depth of the adjacent contacts to the surrounding tooth can also be adjusted manually. Here is an example of an AI crown designed with the default contact distance settings. Large negative values may require manual fitment adjustment before placement in the patient's mouth. Once you have finished inputting the patient-specific data, click the Next button to proceed to uploading the patient-specific files. Choose the type of intraoral scanner used, and upload the post-prep scans for the upper and lower jaw. Once the files have finished uploading, click Next. On the Print Settings tab, you will choose the type of printer you will be using to print the crown and removable die, and choose the platform type, whether you're using the standard platform or the crown kit. Choose the resin you are using for your removable die, as well as the resin for your crown. And finally, choose the layer thickness for the removable die and the crown as well. Next, we will choose the appointment date for the return of the patient. And finally, review the settings you have applied and the files uploaded before submitting the design. After submitting, you can click Home to return to your patient list, or click the treatment details to wait for the design to finish processing. The status of the treatment will show as new. Approving a design. Once you have received the completed design back, the status will change from new to needs approval. Before approval, you will be able to preview the design by clicking the preview button and viewing the designed crown supplied from the AI algorithm, showing how the margins have been detected, how the crown is seating in the patient's mouth, as well as the occlusal depth. If the design is satisfactory, click the Approve Treatment button. Once the design is approved, you can click the Preview button to view the STL files, and you can either download the STL files or click Add to Print Job to immediately add the STL files to a platform in Rayware Cloud. If you wish to use the Dime support raft, click the Print Setup button and enable the support raft option and click Save. Once the print job is ready, click the Send to Printer button. Requesting a manual design. If for any reason your AI crown submission cannot be processed, you can easily request a manual design from one of our human-based designers. In this example, an onlay was submitted and was unable to be processed by the AI algorithm because it could not detect the margins. To request a design by a human, click the Manual Design button and input the notes to the designer and specify whether you will be uploading new scans. Once you have submitted, you will be refunded the cost of the AI treatment, and a human design will be automatically submitted for you. Requesting a refund. If a design fails to process, you will also have the option of requesting a refund. Click the Request Refund button and then input your reason for the request. Once the refund request has been submitted, you will receive a refund within 3 to 5 business days. Thank you for joining me on this walkthrough of submitting an AI crown design.